So this is another commission journal share. So this time the journal was commissioned by a lady called Glenn in Phoenix, Arizona, and as you can see she chose a mustard coloured book cloth for the cover, and it's a vintage travel themed journal. So I'll just walk you around the outside. As you can see, the closure, I'm using some beautiful kind of beigey silk ribbon. It has the metal corners on the front and on the back, and on the spine it has one of those label book plates, just with a piece of patterned plain paper. I say plain patterned paper, it's kind of got little dots on, just tucked in so that Glenn can write her initials or actually write something on it, but obviously it does come out so she can change it if she wants to. So I will open up and show you the inside. So again, I'll just open it up. It does have a ribbon threaded through the middle to be used as a bookmark. So that's also tucked in. We've got header tapes, this time green and red header tapes on the top and on the bottom, which I think just make it look finished. And then on the inside, so have a look, take that tag out first of all. We have some vintage travel posters on the inside front cover and also on the inside back. And again, I've tried my best to make these look invisible, as you can barely see that one. But on the back it's a little bit more apparent because I did actually just add a little bit of grunge on there because it was a little bit too white, but it's still pretty much almost invisible. We've got the book cloth, obviously, that where the signatures are all stitched into. I can't remember exactly how many pages are in this. There's about 160, I think, vintage themed, and there's obviously bits of ephemera dotted here and there and added on the inside. Like I said, there's a tag which has been backed for a Russian airline. I'm presuming it's a Russian airline. It's not some kind of military thing. So that's on there, and then we have some tabs at the top that says travel notes, and there's one at the front of each of the signatures. And I've got, like I said, bits of ephemera dotted in and around each of the signatures. So this one here is just held on with a little clip, and it's like a boarding pass, first class round trip train boarding pass. We have vintage maps, plenty of writing pages, and some quotes as well. So the traveller sees what he sees, the tourist sees what he came to see. Some nice bits and pieces. It's not the destination, it's the journey. We've also got some digi-stamp artwork in corners and that kind of stuff. So we've got some Cunard line stateroom ones, the white star line down at the bottom. We have some vintage travel poster cards that I've added with some clips throughout. As you can see, there's also a watermarked atlas or a map on that side there. Plenty of places to write and draw. Passport stamps. Again, another one of those luggage or a luggage label sticker on a little envelope, and inside there we have a little tag for an aeroplane boarding pass for Rio de Janeiro. Somewhere, I don't know whether I'd like to go actually. Probably, if somebody offered. Not somewhere I'd go purposefully though. So different coloured passport stamps, to more of these little digi stamps up in the corner, and also some down at the bottom. Lots of places, like I said, to write and to add bits and pieces. Not all who wander are lost, and I travel not to arrive anywhere but to go. And then we move on to the next signature. So on the front and back of each of the signatures I've added some vintage maps from places around the world. So this is a vintage one for London. So more of those pages, more of the quotes, another travel poster, almost ATC sized, and I've obviously backed it as well, so it can be used for journaling on or for sticking things onto. Just tuck that back under the clip. There we go. Another tuck pocket with another one of those luggage tags, and this time we have a luggage tag from, or an airline tag for, San Salvador. So there's a different one in each one. They're all backed as well, so it can be used for various different things. Just keep going through. Ooh, it'll fold that back out again. So obviously all teed out. There's another one of those world map, like watermark papers in there. Another white star line, and then when we get to the end of this signature, we have that map of London, and then we've also got this map of Paris. So vintage map of London, vintage map of Paris. Again, another one of those tabs, like I said. So more of that writing paper. There's loads and loads of places to write in these. Another watermarked one. This time I've got one of Paris. And inside there we've got Copenhagen luggage tag, or luggage sticker, and in that one we've got wherever that is. I'm not sure where that, I'll have to look that place up. But anyway, so that's another airline tag for that, or a boarding pass kind of thing. So plenty of places. And there's the other side of that vintage map of Paris. Then we have a vintage map of the world. I love that image. Tabs. Smaller version of the one from the front of the book. Just keep on going through, and then we've got one from London, and this one going to Panama, the Panama Canal. So all over the world. I keep flicking through, like I said, plenty of places to write notes and thoughts, travel notes, little travel journey or travel diary. And there's the back of that other vintage map. And then we have another vintage map of Europe on this side. Amsterdam. And then we've got San Jose. And then we've got another one of those cruise ship luggage labels stuck on there. My friend Gina lives in San Jose. Okay, keep on going through. So more papers, and the back of that European map. And then you have that Cyprus Airways with some travel map tags, big one there, and also a bookmark made up of all the same kind of imagery, some travel posters that I've used in the background, but also some of those luggage labels and stickers too. So a nice little bookmark that can be used for there too. So that is the vintage travel themed journal for Glenn. I'll just tie that off. Plenty of that nice silk ribbon. I'm having difficulty tying bows today. Not very dexterous. There we go. So there we go, there's another one of my commissioned journals. There was one thing I forgot to mention whilst filming the flip through of Glenn's travel journal, is that I included in a separate envelope, when I sent it off to her, a set of luggage stickers. So these are the kind of stickers that you would put on the outside of a suitcase for various hotels and locations and resorts in the world. So as an extra, I sent Glenn a set of these sticky backed stickers to put on the front of the journal if she wanted to. I didn't want to put them onto the front of the journal just in case she didn't like them, so I added them into the package as an extra so that if she wanted to, Glenn could add them herself. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, without whose generosity and support these videos would not be possible. Thank you.